Hello and welcome back to the Discgolf Express channel. This time around I'm going to do a completely different type of video. I'm going to review a disc, and this disc is going to be the Glitch. Why it's going to be the Glitch? Because first of all, everybody by now should know what this disc is going to do and how it's going to fly. If you haven't tried out this disc, I have no idea what's wrong with you. So in this video we're going to deep dive a little bit in my way into how this disc flies, and we're going to see how an average player like me can use this disc. So with me I have actually two discs. Movie magic, right? I have two discs, both of them are neutron soft plastic, and the flight numbers on the Glitch are crazy. It's speed 1, glide 7, turn 0, fade 0. So it should be flying super fly straight and no fade, no turn, but we're going to test that out. And first of all, it feels in hand surprisingly comfortable, to be honest. I was really surprised about that. To be truthful, I have tried the Glitch before here and there, but never like tried. So this is my first time. Yeah, it's going to be interesting how it's going to fly, because it fits into my hand perfectly. It's basically it feels a little bit like the same way as the Berg, because with both discs you have to get used to it, because if you haven't seen, the rim is super tiny. It's like almost like a lead of some kind, but it flies really well, and we're going to see how exactly it's going to fly. In this video we're going to talk about this, what is this distance, how it flies, where we can use it, and where you can actually get it. As I said, the disc feels super soft in the hand, as the name is saying, soft plastic. So it's not really surprising. I haven't tried any other types, I don't believe so. And let's see how it bends. Yeah, that's actually soft enough, right? I don't want to break it, so I'm not going to full power on it. And yeah, it feels really nice. It fits in the hand perfectly. The plastic doesn't feel slippery, but the way it feels, maybe it's going to be slippery with the rain. I haven't tried it with the rain. Maybe I should wait for the rain and try it in the rain too. Anyway, coming back, and first of all we need to find out what kind of distance I can get with this disc. Distance. The best way to find out the distance of the disc you want to test is an open field. That's why we have come here in the local football course. Yes, I'm calling it football because that is how it's called. It's not soccer, it's football. Anyway, we are at the local football field, and it's really open. I come early, so I'm not going to bother anybody. And as you can see, it's really empty. And it's long enough to test out this slow disc. I'm going to compare. So here I had some microphone issues, but I'm going to relay the text again what I was talking about. Here I was comparing the Glitch and the Berg. The Berg numbers are on your screen, and you can see they are really slow compared to the Glitch, and it flies differently and it feels different because of the rim of the Berg. But what I want to compare here is about that learning them has the same curve, but once you learn it, it's like unreplaceable. So having it in your bag is important. So here we can see me throwing the Berg 1, 2 times, 3 times, and I think this one was the best shot. And here you can see the distance. It's not full power, but it's a good distance for that disc. And here we move on to the Glitch. First throws I had some troubles, especially the second one. I didn't want to show, but here I started getting the hang of it. that was a good shot, but this one was a little bit longer and it was 77 meters. That's why I wanted to keep it here. So all in all, with the Berg I can throw 65 meters, with the glitch 10 meters more. This is not like a full power shot. This is a really controlled, normal game distance shot. So this is really important when I test out new discs, because I don't want to know the distance I might get. I want to know the distance I usually will get, because it's going to help me much more. So when I call on the course, I'm going to have a hole with a distance of 60 meters. I'm not going to choose the Berg. I'm going to choose the glitch, for example, because I know I can throw 10 meters long, and if it goes 10 meters long, it's still inside the circle, but then I don't have to worry about the power, I don't have to worry about the distance, and I just can concentrate on control. But what about the sidearm? I don't know, let's check it out. I'm not going to throw the Berg, I'm just going to go straight to the glitches and see what happens. I haven't thrown it with the sidearm yet, so it's going to be interesting to see how it flies. What can I say? There's no point of me trying and high shots, because it's a glitch. We already know it's going to hold the line perfectly and it's not going to fade because of the fade 0. But distance wise, and I am actually surprised. The glide is amazing. It's really cool to watch it glide the way it does. That's why I love low speed discs, because it doesn't go just whoop and you're done. It goes and keeps on going. And yeah, so we're going to move on from here. So actually I'm still going to throw some Anheuser shots. Check it out. To test out which holes this disc fits, we have come to Wellasted Discgolf Park and we're going to check out the green layout. There's many holes, it's going to fit perfectly, and as we already know from the distance testing, 70 meters is perfect for this disc, 70 to 75, and this hole number 1, straight shot, triple mando, and we have 68 meters to the pin. Perfect disc for this glitch. Let's try it out. Well, the first one was a little bit shanked, but the second one was really good. That's why I have 2 discs to test it out perfectly. But I'm not really happy. I'm going to try this again. So second try. This is the one I had a misrelease with, but they're the same disc, so it shouldn't be no difference. Oh yeah, I like it. Bullseye. This is where that shot landed. So not too shabby. No need to think too much about putting. Just put it in. So second hole I want to show you is this one. 79 meters, OB everywhere, so throwing straight is really important. It is downhill. As you can see, we have some players already playing this hole. And as you can see from the flag, there's no wind. Oh, nice putt. Well done. And it's going to be interesting to see how this flies down the hill. It is going to be interesting to see how this glitch flies down the hill, because everybody knows down the hill you need something more overstable, but I don't know even how to call this. Is it overstable or unstable? I think it's like super stable, but it doesn't work again. So it's just like an arrow, and I'm trying to go straight at the basket, and 79 meters downhill. Again, the distance is a little bit worrisome because if I hit it really nicely, it's going to be going long. So I'm trying to control, and control is always important. I think I made it too flat, so as remember, 0 fade. Distance wise it was perfect. So I need to do that again, just aim at the basket more, because he doesn't have any fade, which is so interesting. Like that, I like it. And now you have fade. It has fade. So the first shot landed here, and the basket is over there. So as you can see, it's perfectly, the tee pad is over there. It's perfectly in line with the basket. So distance wise, it was perfect. But direction wise, it was not. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5 meters away. The second one is over there. It felt like it went too long, but from this angle it is actually 1 or 2 meters short, but it's to the left. Interestingly, it had more fade. I'm curious to understand why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as well. So let's see how it putts. I'm going to use them both for putting because it's interesting to find out. And let's see. Oh, okay. Feels a little bit different. And now we are at the green layout, hole 7. It is a 74-meter straight tunnel shot over the log, considering the ceiling, and then you need a baby fade to the left. In theory, perfect distance, perfect hole for the glitch, and we're going to test it out now. Yeah, I got it. Oh, that's so pretty. It looks like it was a little bit short, but let's try it again. Oh no. Oh yes, made the gap. That one is a little bit longer, so let's go check it out. So this is the basket, and this is where I landed the first shot. Like I said, it was a little bit short, but the second one, it's right over there. So it's way better than the second shot. I put a little bit more power into it, and it works. This is once again like 8 meters. Okay, from here it looks like more like 7. But putting with the glitch is so interesting because it feels so different. I have some stuff here. What is going on? It's fine. It feels so different than my regular putters. One thing is, of course, it's brand new. But the last time when I released it almost cleanly, it felt actually pretty good. So let's see if I can do it. No, I cannot. So the second one is so much closer, so hopefully I'm going to make that putt. And let's see. It's a little bit wet. I made the putt. Putting with this feels awkward, but I don't know, it feels there's potential over there. I don't know if I would use it as my putter. It's something I need to test out actually. But the Glide 7 on it, it's really promising, and I don't know, it feels different. So this is the type of holes I would use this disc. Downhill is a little bit sketchy, probably with the wind, but up the hill, why not? But up the hill it has to be shorter, you know the deal, right? But the putting, this is a speed 1 disc. I should be able to putt with this, so it doesn't leave my head, and I'm going to try some 15-meter putts. Let's see how it goes. This is about 15 meters from the basket, and I found a nice little stick. I can use a marker because I have a feeling the first 2 tries is not going to be good, but let's try this. From 15 meters I actually like to do step putt, so check this out. And the wind is really headwindy, and it's kind of interesting to see how it works. Actually I'm waiting, it's like gusts, a lot of gusts come and go, so let's see. Ha! First try. What? What the hell? Did I just find my cheat code for long putts? What? What just happened? Let me try this again. Holy moly, that one was good as well. Didn't have the height and it was a little bit to the right, but that was awesome. I think I found my long putts disc. Holy moly. And we are almost done with the review. Before you quit here, I'm going to remind you, in the end of the video I have some stuff to say, and it's something you want to know, and somebody is going to get this disc in your hand for free, and I'm going to let you know in the end how to get it. We are done with the review, and I did in 4 categories. It was about the feel, how it feels in the hand, about the distance, how much distance I can get it out of it. It's about the backhand or sidearm, and sidearm basically, which way you want to look at it and where to use it. I'm going to rate it every single category up to 10 points, and I'm going to summarize it, and this way we're going to get the rating for the disc, or how you want to compare. How it feels in hand, I'm going to be honest, it feels crazy, surprisingly good. It feels super simple in the hand once you start using it, but the negative side is that getting used to it probably will take some time, because it's so different in shape than any other normal discs, and especially because of the rim, and it will take some time. So for the feeling of the disc, I'm going to give 7 points. What about the distance? The distance for speed 1 disc, and you can draw it easy control shot, more than 70 meters, is crazy good. So for distance, it's simple, 10 points. When it comes to backhand or sidearm, there's a problem here, at least from my stance. Maybe somebody of you doesn't have a problem with it. I can't do sidearm with it. So for the sidearm, for the same type of shot for the sidearm, I will need a different disc in my bag. But with the backhand, it's amazing. It feels so easy to control. I don't know why is that so, but that's the way it is. So for that category, I'm going to give just 5 points. It's nice and simple, because I can use it perfectly with the backhand, but I cannot use it with the sidearm at all. It just doesn't feel natural. Maybe it needs more practice, I don't know, but that's my stance today. And where to use it, I showed you some three little bit different holes where you can use it. You can use it with low seating, because it's not so beefy, you know what I mean, like it doesn't need so much air as, for example, the Berg. It can go really low, really far, and so you can actually just shoot it down tunnels. He has no fade. Surprisingly, you can overturn it, but you have to really work for it, so it's not that simple. And when it comes to hyzers and hyzer, it does perfectly what it's supposed to do. It holds the line until the very end, and no question about it. So for this category, I'm going to give 10 points as well. So that brings the total to 32 points, which is not that considering it's 4 categories and one category is like really bad for the disc. And where to get it? It's really simple. You have to go to the website called Discgolf, and especially when you're in Estonia, if you haven't ordered from there, it's every single disc is being weighed one by one, not by a bulk, one by one they're being weighed. For example, I know that this disc is 152.7 grams and this disc is 149.3 grams. So there's a weight difference in every single disc, even if they come with the same run, and different stamps probably add different weights to it, and it's a really cool thing to know. And one other cool thing is, when you order from Discgolf, every single disc comes in a little baggie like this, and you know that it's not going to get any dumb scratches when it's going to be sent to you, and it's going to be perfectly nice and new when you receive it on your mailbox. So go to Discgolf and get yours today. If you want to buy a disc from Tula, you will get a discount code, and you can see it on your screen. It's also until when it's valid. You can find it in the description and in the screen. Go get yours, get your discount, and fly them like I'm going to use, because this disc is going to go into my bag and this disc is going to be going in somebody else's bag. How? It's really simple. Every one of you who is supporting me on Patreon are eligible for the giveaway draw. I'm going to do it in the end of the month, so you have still time to sign up to my Patreon. So if you are a standard tire supporter, then you will have 1 ticket, and if you have the higher bronze level, then you will have 2 tickets. So this way it's fair to everybody and more fun for me, because it's on the wheel is going to be more names. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, if you have any remarks, if you have any critiques, let me know in the comment box, because I want to know everything. If you think it was a bad idea doing these videos, let me know. If you think it was awesome, let me know. If you have any ideas how to make this better, it's the best awesomeness ever. Okay? Have a beautiful day. See you next time. And bye bye bye.